Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hi, Dad. Hi, Vivi. Hello, Pisu. Hello, iPhone. Oh, hello, Ron, uh, Gina, and Kanoon. Also, hello, everyone on YouTube. Julie, Ivy, Haguso, Sue, and Catfish, as well as everyone on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. So, it's great to be back and hope everyone's doing well. Also, have you all been doing homework? Okay, very good. For those who are new or may have forgotten, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help practice meditation outside the meditation hall, as when we start to practice this balance of relaxation and awareness, it helps us find that balance throughout our day. Not only that, when you have that balance, you can start to have more contentment, have more peace and happiness in your day. Hello, Guinyan. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. So, as for as you guys know, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I'm here, and Mondays are our meditation 101 days, are pretty much our good day for review, and great for those who are brand new to meditation. So if you are brand new to meditation, the thing is, it's actually very, very easy to meditate. It's not that difficult at all. There are only two steps. You just heard them: relaxation and awareness, just like the homework. Only when we're doing it in meditation, first, be comfortable. Relax. This is important. It's not just being lazy or just wasting your time doing nothing. It can seem that way on paper, but actually, by letting yourself relax, take it easy, it allows you to go inward and not worry about this outer stuff. See, sometimes when we think of meditation, you think of someone in a meditation position or pose, something like that. It looks beautiful, but not everyone can sit like that. Some of us might have an injury, a stitch, or just not flexible enough. Understandable. So the main thing is actually sit comfortably. You can sit on a chair, sit on your couch, sit in your bed, lean on the wall. Whatever feels comfortable to you is perfect. The main thing is be comfortable first. If you're too busy trying to look right, it's very difficult to start going inward. You end up just focusing on the surface level, making your body look right. When in reality, it doesn't actually matter how the body is. The body just needs to be comfortable. So that's why I like to say we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. And what I mean here is you don't have to look perfect, but you should feel perfect. And that's the thing. Allow yourself to feel perfect, relaxed, comfortable. I'm the only one on camera right now, at least broadcast to you all. And even I don't care how I look. Sometimes you'll find me knocked out a little bit, depending on my day. So, when we meditate, just take it easy, take your time, enjoy, not endure. So, number one, relax. Then the second step is consciousness or focus. But it's actually very light and gentle. So, what we like to do is visualize a meditation object. It can be anything at all. I recommend the full moon or a bright star. It's simple, easy, and it can be really relaxing. For all of you, you can use whatever object or image feels right to you. There's actually another session that I meditate with kids just once a month. It's on YouTube called Kids Love Peace 20. And I teach them monthly, giving them a short lesson, but also we meditate for about 10 minutes. And I ask them all to think of a scoop of ice cream or a shining star. Notice how very simple and easy that is. It doesn't have to be extravagant, it doesn't have to be religious, it doesn't have to be spiritual. Just something comfortable to you is perfect, all right? Because as our mind stays with that comfortable thing, relaxingly, comfortably, it helps our mind be at ease, and find that balance a lot easier. But if you're trying to create an image that's not very familiar to you, it's very difficult to find the stability, to find that calm. All right? So as we practice, whatever image or object comes to mind, that's perfect. If you like it, it's okay to switch off, okay? Like for myself, I tend to use either a crystal ball or the full moon. Those are my go-to objects. These are the things that I like. But you can use whatever works for you. So as we practice, really take your time, take it easy. Also, if you feel the need to open your eyes, that's totally fine. When we meditate, I like to have a video background. So today is the city of Toronto, looking across from the Central Islands. So as we meditate, it's okay to open your eyes, look at the background, look at the ducks, check and see if I'm awake or asleep. Totally fine. You don't have to have your eyes shut or closed. It's okay to have them open. Just, it tends to be easier with your eyes closed. That way you don't have all that extra visual information pulling your attention. So take it easy, take your time, all right? And of course, if you have any questions or wonders, feel free to type into the chat or into the comments, and we can talk about it after. All right? And hello, I see more people came in. Hello, Serena. Hi, Mom. Hi, Lee. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. But before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. As we meditate, it's important to have this carefree, innocent mindset. My master likes to say, allow yourself to feel like you're a child. But you're not an adult. You don't have any responsibilities, no worries or regrets, no extra responsibility that you need to do. Instead, just free, carefree, innocent, with no expectations, just ready to experience something new. When you have this mindset, it helps us go in deeper, easier. As when we meditate, it's really like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So to help us relax even further, let us do a body scan. But the body scan is not quite scanning for something, just allowing your body to really feel nice and relaxed. So let us start at the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them as if you are about to go to sleep. Letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling onto still water. And then relaxing your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your neck, releasing and relaxing all the muscles in your neck, letting it loosen and lighten, being completely relaxed. Allow the relaxation to flow down to your shoulder. Feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. No pressure, no tension. Just at ease and comfortable. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your arms. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your fingers. And relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscle in your back, little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pain melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step to meditation is relaxation, allowing your body to feel comfortable and relaxed. And if you have any discomfort, feel free to adjust your position. It's okay to move. You don't need to be a statue. As when we make those minor adjustments, it can be the difference between enduring and enjoying. As I mentioned before, meditation is a mini vacation. So while you're on vacation, relax, enjoy, not endure. And once your body feels nice and comfortable, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. But it's very light and gentle, like looking out at a scenic view, enjoying the entire experience, not just focusing on one particular detail. While we might have a focus point, our meditation object or image, we don't focus so intently or so strongly that it's just that. It's kind of like looking out at a sunset or a sunrise. Yes, the main focus is the sun, but there's so much going on around, allowing all of it to be the experience, not just how the sun looks as it breaks the surface of water. That's the kind of relaxed focus that we want. It's focused in the sense that we are definitely paying attention. but it's not so intense that it feels stressful. Just relaxing, enjoying the view. But also, a nice reminder is while we ask you to visualize an image, an object, you don't need to see it. You don't have to force yourself to see the object or image. It will happen naturally. At first, it might be more like a feeling or like a faded memory where you kind of see it in your mind. And that's perfect. Seeing is not the goal. It is a bonus. What happens is, for those that start to see, they start to associate seeing with the feeling they get. That good feeling, that peaceful feeling. When in reality, we see because we feel that, not the other way around. Then some meditators end up feeling like they aren't meditating well anymore because they cannot see. They don't see their object like they used to. That, my friends, is expectation. It gets in the way. And that's why seeing is not the goal. It is a bonus. So if you see your object, great. If you don't see your object, that's totally fine. The main thing is we're learning how to get our mind to quiet down, to gain that calm, that peace. Because once you get that feeling, it's just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many wonderful benefits of meditation. But to gain those benefits, we must take our time, not to force, not to push. Because forcing and pushing are already going the opposite direction of relaxation. So do your best to really take your time, take it easy. The first time you feel it, or really the first few times, it will feel quite surprising. But take your time. Just go back to the basics, reminding yourself, relax your body, relax your mind. That's all we really need to do. But even in the time that we feel relaxed and at ease, your mind can still be a little silly. It might start to wander, thinking of other things. If you catch yourself with a wandering mind, do not be too upset. Do not be frustrated or annoyed with yourself. It is okay. You are normal. It's the nature of the mind. It loves to think, like a child loves to play. We just gently bring our mind back to our center, back to our object, and do so gently. Be forgiving, caring. Your mind is very much like a child. It likes to play around, it likes to wander. It may go places that you don't want it to go. So we do the same like we care for a child. Just bring our baby back to the safe spot. You don't have to scold it. You don't have to get angry or yell or get mad. We are forgiving, caring, and just gently bring your mind back. There is no need to beat yourself up about it. Meditation is a skill. It's something we are all either learning or practicing to perfect, to get better at. So right now, it's kind of like we're learning to ride a bicycle. Right now we have our training wheels, using them to help us keep our balance, our meditation object, and the mantra. Eventually, we rarely need them, or we use them less, just when we need them. So as we practice, take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. And now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as you've been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jinarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatamanupavena Sapasankanupavena Sattha Soti. Up 1, 2, 3. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we've finished the meditation. As Each time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions because each session you either find what works for you and then try and do it again, or what doesn't work for you, and then we know not to do that again. But even those days that are challenging can be very beneficial. It helps us realize what works for us and what doesn't work for us, so we can do our best to move forward easily and easier. It's just like when you learn to ride a bike. You're learning to balance as you pedal, because as you pedal, you teeter, right? You pedal right, you fall right. You pedal left, you fall left. And then you have to counterbalance. It's very much like the challenging sessions. We start to learn what is it that helps us counterbalance to get back to our balance again. So even if it felt challenging, don't feel like you're doing something wrong, and don't feel like it's not for you. This is actually a good thing. You found something that's made it challenging, and then now we can learn how to work on it. So it gets easier and easier to find your peace. So uh, now I'll open the floor to questions and comments. Also, let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Miriam. I forgot to say hi earlier. Uh, Hello, Ashley and Simon. And now I open the floor to you all. As I see a question on YouTube right now, we'll start with Hakuso. He's asking, how does karma affect a person that falsely accuses someone of something and the target is innocent? Okay, so I'll tell you from both sides. So, first, with the person who is falsely targeting the innocent person, so the one making the accusation, uh, many times it depends on whether they intentionally want to make you look bad, or hurt your reputation or something like that, or they just simply saw or understood that you did something that they're accusing you of. If they simply understood you were that you did something that they're accusing you of, and it was a misunderstanding, much less karma for the person because it was just a misunderstanding. Uh, but there's still karma. Okay, so karma is actually a very neutral word. It means action, or it can be action, but whether it be body, speech, and mind. So from quite literally an action of doing something, and from speaking, and even thinking. So the karma is there, but it's the intention that actually increases how much more magnitude or detriment it causes. So if they intentionally wanted to cause harm or either to yourself or your reputation, there's definitely much more bad karma to them. And what happens is they themselves will become the one who was accused in another life or later down the road. So for those who are the ones who are getting accused and you're actually innocent, think of it as it is just old karma from past mistakes. Okay? This is just how it works. What we are experiencing today, all the suffering we experience in this lifetime, are from our mistakes in another lifetime. Sometimes from this current lifetime, and it happens to catch up in time for you to see it. So kind of like those silly videos of instant karma. Those aren't quite instant karma. There was something beforehand, but it just happened to catch up at the right time. So then we like to call those instant karma. But in reality, it's something from the past. So a lot of the things that we do good regularly is because of the good things we've done in the past that has created that good habit. While the things that are happening to us that are not so great, understand that okay, it's my bad karma from the past. But just because you know and understand it's bad karma from the past, it does not mean you have to just sit there and take it. Okay? It's for us to understand why it's here. And then from there, we make that adjustment. With when it comes to uh, relationship, this kind of relationship where someone is accusing you, if the relationship is actually like family or a friend or someone close to you, the good thing is you can communicate and help make them understand. They go, oh, oops, I'm sorry. It's a lot easier to fix. When it's someone you don't know, it depends on how severe it is. Is it something you can just brush off and go, well, whatever, I don't know this person, it's over? Then great, you can simply just let it go and then move on with your life. If they're continually coming back and attacking, now we have to stand our ground and do something to get them to understand, or even make them, or prove your innocence. So it's all about the situation, okay? But in general, it's understanding this is the karma in which you're asking. The karma is, yes, it's our bad karma that we are now dealing with, and it's their new bad karma. Okay? Oh, here's a question on Zoom. Kinun's asking, has there been instances in the past when monks have had to form resistance against invaders or rulers intent upon on prosecuting monks? Yes. Everyone's heard of Shaolin monks, right? uh, there's a reason why they learn kung fu. Uh, I didn't have to. I'm not in a country where they would prosecute you. But there were, during that time, I think there was war, and people were raiding temples because they knew that's where they can get stuff easily. And monks are peaceful. Generally, we are peaceful. We choose peace. And then what happened was they're there, and there's no one to protect them. So they started to implement pretty much exercise into kung fu, and they created martial arts, and that's why there's Shaolin monks, and they practice in that way. Their kung fu turns into their daily practice of meditation. Though this kind of focus can be a bit more, uh, it can keep you peace, but it also can help uh, cause some bad karma in the sense of trying to keep yourself protected. But yes, it does happen. Uh, Nowadays, especially nowadays with social media, you can still see where where people are just kind of bullying monks or doing something like that. But in general, you'll see that the monks don't need to do much, uh, because people, uh, you'll be surprised. People do step up to help out. I've been in an instance where someone was really bullying me. I remember it was the 4th of July. I was in Chicago at the time. And that year, about 6 or 7 of us monks went into the city to go see the fireworks because we were lucky that day. We're like, oh, hey, look, we can go. And there was a bomb threat, so they canceled the fireworks. But while we were there, we're like, okay, just hanging out. Then on the way back, a drunk lady, uh, we could tell she was drunk. That's pretty much why she was not in her right mind. And then just kind of, at first, just asking for a blessing, seeing that we're religious folk, and then getting really up in my face about not being Christian. And I'm just like, oh, lady, it's okay. And I'm just kind of smiling, kind of laughing inside, just thinking, it's so sad. Like, there are a lot of wonderful religious people, but then there are people like this who are the type that make religious people, or make people who are thinking about becoming religious or spiritual, and go, nah, I'm not into this. And I'm like, you guys are the ones causing people to not want to follow. Do you not realize this? Because if you look into any religion, they all talk about peace. Find that peace for you. That's why it's there. That's why we practice. And then, because those who truly practice their religion, you'll find that they get along with other religions just fine because they're truly practicing. And I get to hang out with uh, Catholic priests, hang out with rabbis, talk to plenty of people who are other people of the cloth of different religions, and we are absolutely fine together because we are true practitioners. But yeah, it happens. So one thing is, it's also easier for me as a monk. I just keep my calm, and it tends to just kind of flow away. Uh, I'm lucky I have not needed to raise a fist. uh, but those who know me, they know that I'm the type that will never ever start it. But if they do start it, I probably will finish it. But anyways, samarahang, samarahang, samarahang. Be a good monk, be a good monk. Anyways, so jokes aside, in general, find some peace first, okay? Thank you for your question. Okay, any other questions or wonders tonight? Oh, yes. Hello, Ashley. You can turn your mic. Should be. Yes.
Musikankailuki.
That too.
This future no limit circumambulating the city and donating to the temple and everything in Thailand. So many
Oh,
merits. Like
that too.
everybody's here tonight, and he's but I had we get to write in our mission logs and everything, but I never get any feedback from it, so I try not to get attached to it. But also, like this time, I had experiences I never had before, and I felt more calm than I ever had before, which was interesting for me. Me, more like kind of like full of energy and kind of like outgoing, gregarious, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was interesting because I went as a mentor and so, and also I didn't realize this either, but I was like having to do nursing checks on people because there's people from other countries that were sick and stuff. So, and I was in staff meetings every day, all that kind of stuff. So I was really, really busy and I was rushed, but also my meditation progressed more than it ever has, ever at a retreat or anywhere. And so I was wondering because I was trying to observe it, not get attached to it and stuff, but I also wanted to know what it meant. Like, normally, I love the crystal ball as my object, okay? And for some reason, the crystal ball was very tiny.
Mm-hmm.
It was very tiny. I thought, okay, and I've experienced it where it would be small and then suddenly I would be covered in it, and then again it would get small, bigger, and I've done that kind of stuff before. But this time it just was very tiny, but it was very powerful. Like it seemed very shiny, very bright, very, and I was like, wow, okay, that's cool. And I could sense the energy at my seventh face specifically. I could very much sense the seventh face for some reason more than people. And I didn't understand that. And then also, okay, so that's one thing. And then we know that we've talked about layers before. There's definitely layers more than usual, but it was almost like barriers that I was trying to break through. Does that makes any sense?
Mm-hmm.
No, it sounds weird. And then, when I was like not trying to focus on how tiny the crystal ball was and why it was tiny, but just enjoying it, and observing it, then suddenly I realized that I saw a Buddha image. I was like, okay, just because I love the Buddha, and I see the Buddha image all the time, like, and it's just my favorite, and whatever. But it was a tiny Buddha image, like almost like a peephole,
Mm-hmm.
and it was far, far away, like on a mountaintop. But he was in a sitting position like I was, but he was looking towards me, but way far on the horizon, almost like on a mountaintop. But it was almost like a peephole, and then it just like closed up. It just like closed up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was crazy.
You're not crazy. All right. So when we meditate, the thing is, as our mind becomes very calm, there will be different experiences that happen. Some will see the crystal ball, some will see the Buddha, they'll see light, they'll see different things. Remember that everyone will have a different experience. Allow it to happen. But you'll notice there is one thing that you started doing. You started to question. You started to wonder what this is, wonder what that is. That is our mind starting to work on it again. When that happens, it starts to go backward. As we start to think more, we start to take steps backward. And it's okay, it's very natural because we can't help it and go, ooh, that's something new. Right? So when uh, when it's happening, if you realize you're starting to ask yourself something, go, oops, samarahang, and just stay there. Our job is to simply observe, okay? And yes, why you see a Buddha is because you do like it, and so it's always the first thing that we tend to see are things that we already like because it's something that feels comfortable to you. So that's good. As so as you practice, allow yourself to just observe. Like I said, our job is to stop, to not do anything, to just enjoy the show. But I know it's a lot easier said than done, even for a regular practitioner, because when you start to get different experiences, the why it's happening is because the balance is getting even more refined, even more still. As our master would say, you have to be still within stillness, and then stopping within stopping. And you go, huh? So if you want to think of it like, let's say, for those who don't get it, it'd be like, let's say you start with a balance scale, you can see when it's teetering, right? And then when it finally stops, it's like, oh, okay, got it. But then imagine you have like a magnifying glass on the needle, and you're starting to see exactly if it's still teetering or not. It's kind of like that. That's how still it is, even more deeply refined stillness. But always take your time, okay? You happen to be talking about
Yeah.
something a bit deeper than most of our viewers are used to today.
Oh, I'm
But it's
sorry.
okay.
Well, yeah, me too. Because at the beginning of the retreat, it was more like that shaking, shattering.
Yes.
Feeling like I was like, whoa, like everything is like flat shattering, or like on the ground is shaking or something. And I've been told by other teachers I was like my mind trying to find its center
Yes, trying to find a
that.
center.
So, okay, I know what that is. I'm not gonna get too trippy about that. And this is like something I've years of meditation never experienced. So thank you very much.
Yeah. Stay longer. I'll share a little bit more. But right now on the broadcast, I'll give you a bit more general. But yes,
Thank you so much.
that too. So yes, if you ever get a chance to do a retreat, you'll find that your meditation goes in deeper a lot easier. Because the main thing is, as I always tell you all, a little bit a day goes a long way. It's that consistent practice. As we practice it more regularly, our meditation goes deeper, easier. This is also why I share with you the homework, or at least my homework is simply have relaxation and awareness, just to help practice that balance in your daily life. That way, when it comes to meditation, it just becomes so much easier. It's like you've already been practicing. So keep up your practice, and if you get the chance to do a retreat, oh, I would love to be able to lead some, but for now, online for now, somewhere in the future. But if you ever get a chance to do a retreat where you get to meditate every day or multiple times in one day, you'll notice the difference. But even on the retreat, still take it slow, take it easy. That way you gain the benefits. Okay? So, oh, how goes you're still recovering from the stomach flu. I wish you to be healed soon, okay? And for now, I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. Oh, one more thing before we go. Forgot to show you guys a schedule. So for this week, as you can see, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll still be here. But this Thursday is full moon. So I hope you guys will join in for full moon. And then on Saturday this week, I'm not sure if I'll be able to have class yet. So that's why I'm traveling to New Jersey. And then as you can see for our during the holidays, I will not have class. I'll let you all have time with your family, but I'll still be available to chat and talk as usual, okay? So take care, everyone. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So everyone, take care and see you guys next time.